It was easy to overlook the first Garden Warfare. It came out right around the time that EA's other overly marketed Titanfall was released, and it would be hard to lay fault on someone who dismissed it as a simplistic kids shooter. However, it managed to not only be good, but one of the biggest surprises we have had when what was originally a joke purchase turned into tens of hours of delightful entertainment. EA was quick to realize that they had something special and put a much more significant marketing effort into the second competitive outing for the Plants and Zombies. Garden Warfare 2 was promised to be bigger and better than the first, which is actually saying something. Does PopCap Games deliver on their promise? In short, absolutely. After a brief tutorial, you're quickly introduced to one of the largest changes from the first game. The menu system that most titles rely on today has been replaced by a much more classic and extremely welcomed hub world. Every option of the game can be accessed through the Backyard Battleground hub, and it's a feature that harkens back to the days of Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie. And until I was welcomed with it, I didn't realize how much I'd missed it. Banjo-Kazooie isn't the only thing PopCap has learned from, as they've more or less become the new Rare. The world and stages are extremely detailed, and everything from the names of characters' abilities to the overall aesthetic drip of playful personality that is seldom captured outside of Rare titles of old. It's hard not to smile in amusement from the charm that soaks its way into every facet of this game. If you were lucky enough to have played the first Garden Warfare, you'll be pleased to know that you'll be rewarded for your efforts and time spent in the last game. Most of the characters and abilities from the previous game that you unlocked will be transferred over, and depending on what level you attained, you'll receive loyalty reward packs that truly feel like a thank you from the developer for having faith in their first Garden Warfare game. In addition to the 8 old classes, you'll quickly be introduced to the 6 new characters with over 100 variants between the 14 characters. There's a corn-themed character that serves as an answer to the soldier class providing mobile infantry, a Rose character that is intended to be a support class with stuns and the ability to turn players into goats, and last but not least on the plant side is Citron, an orange bounty hunter from the future, who acts as a droid Deca type unit with a powerful cannon and unmatched durability. Representing the new zombies, we have the Pirate Captain variants that serve as a zombie response to the Cactus with powerful ranged abilities, a controllable parrot drone, and devastating close quarters abilities. There's the Imp. And lastly, Super Brains rounds out the zombies as a primarily close-range tank that can beat the pulp out of the vegetation and has a few abilities to aid in ranged combat as well. All the new classes are fun to play as, each one offering a unique and enjoyable experience. You'll be able to practice with each class in the hub world, which also lets you compete with your friends, complete challenges or quests, and scour the world for a large assortment of secret areas and unlockables. You can also play through the campaign, which takes roughly 2 to 3 hours for each side, and serves as a great way to learn the various mechanics of the game in between humorous dialogue scenes, culminating in the bonus Infinity mode that gives you control of a mechanical Triceratops or cat to fend off waves of enemies to set high scores or unlock new items, or the 6 legendary party character variants. When you finally get around to the multiplayer, which is probably why one would buy this game, you'll be welcomed to 12 new stages, 4 large, 8 smaller stages, falling within the new narrative of the game, with time travel and zombie-controlled suburbia being central to most of the stages. All of the classic modes are back from the first, with Turf Takeover being the central game type. While the first game had the plants constantly defending against the zombies, things can go either way this time around with the new expanded game types and class balancing. This also carries into the Garden Ops Horde-type cooperative mode that allows you to defend against a greenhouse of new garden enemy types as the zombies defend their graveyard. There can be a few issues with bugs while playing that need to be patched out, such as crashes during the Infinity mode or decorative items bought with stars from buy daily challenges disappearing if you don't manually save the game.
On the lawn with my fawn, yeah. I'm a gnome, I'm a garden gnome.
Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 is a real treat. It reaches a level of endearing style and polish that virtually no other title can match. The artwork is beautifully colored and elaborately detailed with jokes and miscellaneous items. The music has just the right level of mischievous flair to it, and the goofy sounds and effects the characters make all come together in a delightfully warm experience. Gameplay is tight, and there's an absurd amount of things to do and items and areas to collect and unlock. Whether you're leveling a character, collecting money for card packs, completing challenges, you're always working towards something. The Backyard Battleground hub world is extremely well done. That and the campaign are wonderful surprises that I didn't see coming prior to playing it. Unvaried class-based combat goes a long way in creating what's easily one of the most impressive multiplayer shooters in years. Don't pass this game up because it doesn't take itself too seriously like most shooters. This is a title for all ages and one that should be played.